Dr. RS, what is turmeric?
Turmeric comes from a curcumin longa plant, which grows mostly in Southeast Asia country, and they are like roots. Sometimes people use the fresh roots. They cut it on the salad and they use in their curries, but sometimes they make it dry. Mostly it's dried up, and then they crush it in a very fine powder form. And mostly people call it golden spice because it's a very useful spice.
Very well. Can you tell us about nutrition facts of turmeric?
Yeah, mostly it is like doesn't have much calories. 1 tablespoon of turmeric has like maybe 23, 24 calories. So let's not worry about the calories. But it also has a little bit of carbohydrate, protein, but mostly it has a lot of vitamins and potassium and magnesium. Some fiber. So overall, it's a very healthy spice.
You said it's very healthy. Can you tell us about the most important benefits of turmeric?
There are a lot, but I will kind of only focus on few of them. Number one, which is on the top, is it has anti-inflammatory properties, that it reduces the inflammation, or in a simple terms, soreness in our body. Most of the diseases we have are because of the inflammation, like heart disease, diabetes, a lot of things are because of the inflammation. So it actually reduces the inflammation. I'll tell you a story. And it also it actually works as antibiotic. I was very little, maybe 7, 8 years old, and my brother was even younger than me. So he had a fall, and he had a glass fell on his leg, and he had a cut, 6, 7 inches cut. And I was like about to faint, but mom said, no, don't worry. There was no 911. We couldn't take him to the hospital right away. So she said, don't worry, I'll take care. So she pressed the legs and tried to press this so that it doesn't bleed. And she said, get the turmeric from the kitchen. And she just was directing me. I got the turmeric and then put a little bit of mustard oil and made a paste of it. Turmeric paste, I would call, and she put it on his wound or his cut and wrap it out nicely. And she used to do like maybe 3 times a day. And later on, obviously, we took him to the doctor also to see if he needed the stitches or not. But the doctor said, you are already, far from the stitches. The turmeric healed the cut. So my brother doesn't even have a scar. So that is how much effective turmeric can be for inflammation, for the soreness, as an antibiotic. If we take it to the further, it also help reduce the risk of cancer, especially colon cancer, as colon cancer is less prevalent in Southeast country than the West. So because they use a lot of turmeric, so it's very helpful in colon cancer and other cancers too.
Very well. So does it have any benefit to our skin?
Oh yes, everyone wants to look beautiful. So skin is like, because it has anti-inflammatory properties. If we use turmeric as a paste, most of the time, I shouldn't say most, but once a month or twice a month, I will just use in gram flour. I'll take a little bit of gram flour and I'll put little turmeric on it, and I'll make a paste and I'll just rub it on my face, and when I'm in shower, and keep it for a few minutes. It actually take away the dead skin. And also what it does is it heals any of the inflammation on your skin. So your skin looks younger. So, and especially a lot of brides before the weddings in the East, they use this turmeric spa or whatever, the whole body. They use this, there's a mixture of different roots, but main ingredient is turmeric. So the whole body, they will have this turmeric massage with turmeric. So skin looks really beautiful. So definitely skin will look younger because it take away all the dead stuff.
Very well. So which way should we use turmeric so it's like we get all the benefit from it?
There are multiple ways people use turmeric. Like in Southeast Asia countries, they use turmeric is their main ingredient of their food in curries every day. They use turmeric, but it has some pungent smell. Sometimes people don't like it. Nowadays, the way I use it in the curries, and also I call it turmeric tea. Now you can even get the turmeric bags and all those. Now people are knowing more and more about this turmeric. But I would say a simple thing is like have a hot water, a cup of hot water, have little 1/4 or 1/3 of a teaspoon of the turmeric. Yes, usually 150 to 250 milligram of turmeric, or powder, or if you want to use a root, that you can use that also. Use it that way and put a little honey in it. Honey will give a good, nice taste. Otherwise, it is hard to drink. And if you want to add a little bit of cardamom on it, cardamom is another spice, but it gives a nice, beautiful, aroma and taste. You can add mint to it to reduce the pungent taste and the smell. So you can also use different things but main ingredient of this tea is turmeric and honey.
Very well. Does it have any side effects?
Yes, because everything we use, we have to use in an appropriate quantity. Don't overdo it, anything. That's the main point. If we start overdoing everything, then it's a problem. If we say, oh my God, it reduces the cancer, so I'll take a lot of things. Then it's a problem. Because this spice actually is thinning the blood, and this way, if the people are taking too much, it can lowers the blood pressure also. So don't use too much. For pregnant women, they have to be very careful not to do too much. Little bit is fine. It can cause nausea, vomiting, sometimes allergic reaction. So also you talk to your doctor if you have any problem, and before you start using it, whether it's helpful or not. But mostly it's a spice which is used all over the world now. And but it's just like any other food item. Peanut allergy, people have allergies to mushrooms. So it's the same thing that people can have allergic reaction. So we have to be very careful.
Very well. Thank you so much for all helpful information, Dr. Aris.
I hope that this can help our audience and this information is useful. Thank you.